We're going to go on to our next one, ranking 90s movies.
Let's
go.
I like this.
This should be as fun as it gets, guys. We're rating 90s movies. Now, I will say, going forward when we do these, we'll do like, 85 horror movies or 90s comedy, because really I was like, shoot, we're just doing 90s movies. I just kind of grabbed 90s movies, so there's no rhyme or reason. Tony, start us out. Pick a number between 1 and 10, and I'll grab that movie and we'll talk about it.
Oh, let's do 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my gosh, you couldn't have started better.
Yes.
Oh, there we go. Oh my gosh, Tombstone.
Oh,
I mean, I'm gonna let Ricky start because he's peeing his pants right now.
I love this movie. And you know what's funny though? You and your dad got, like, I've watched this movie before, but you and your dad got me so into this movie. Look, I even have the Doc. This is the whole reason why I do this dumb little thing right here. Doc Holliday is the man.
Stash gang.
It's like the manliest man movie. So good. This is S tier for me. I could watch this movie over and over again.
Tony?
It's too good.
Yeah, I gotta agree with Ricky. This is definitely S tier, and I actually have a Tombstone poster at home. Yeah, it's
Original?
I think it's an original one.
Oh,
How much
Yeah.
you want for it? I'm being dead serious.
He's serious.
Because what I'm doing for my dad's a huge Tombstone guy. I
really?
got him an original prop gun used, signed by Johnny Ringo, by
What?
Michael Biehn. Then I got from Austin the Rolodex card of Michael Biehn.
Oh, I'll just give it to you.
No,
I got it for like $5, $10.
You don't have to
dude.
do that. Do it.
Yeah, we'll do it.
We'll do a trade. So
We'll do a trade.
You say S?
S, yeah. I grew up watching all these cowboy movies with my pops back in the day, so
Okay, so
love
we
it.
have that in common. My dad, huge rodeo guy for a living. That's what he did.
Oh, wow.
I think Tombstone is one of the greatest pieces of cinema ever in history.
So good.
I would
It was
say,
good.
I would put this in top. You don't like it, do you?
Curtis has never seen Tombstone.
Chris has never
Yes,
seen
I
it,
have.
dude.
I would put it in top 5 movies of all time, not just
wow.
90s movies. I love it to no end. Every scene is iconic. There's so much storytelling in there, aside from the awesome gunfights and the town drunk. By the way, in real life, he was drunk the entire time to play the role, and it like messed him up for years. Like, and
Really?
he couldn't like get work.
Method actor for sure.
Yeah, he was hardcore. I mean, he did a fantastic job in the movie, but that's because he was actually out of his mind drunk.
Wow.
So
I didn't know
S plus by all means.
Let's
Better not say what I think you're going to say.
You can ruin it if you want to, Curtis. You can be real.
I was gonna be honest
Just
with a
kidding,
B,
dudes.
just because I mean, there's probably something that hits better with nostalgia wise for me, but I mean, westerns and that type of like vibe wasn't me.
Oh, okay.
So I would say B for me. I'm not just
You're more like you like watch Glee.
Dude, I was gonna be like, dude, you're gonna have to hire a new producer.
Dad, I'm sorry. Cover your ears for Curtis's grade.
Hey, nah, he's the most interesting rodeo man I've ever met.
He
So
would have some stories.
he's not on Tombstone, is he?
He is.
No.
We're good.
And for anyone who didn't catch it, we said ranking these, but we're quite literally physically ranking them. S is the best. F is the worst. We'll build a system. So I think
It's high
triple
A.
S, A, that's like S minus, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At that point, that's S minus. Ricky, why don't you go ahead and give me a number?
Number 3.
Number 3. Ooh. You seen this movie?
Yeah, I love it.
How you go for it?
I would say that
Tommy Boy,
this-
by the way, audio listener.
Tommy Boy. Yep. I would say for sure, comedy wise, for me, it's just one of those things. What was it, Farley? I would say he's definitely an A.
Chris Farley, David.
Yeah, I'm a comedy guy, so for sure I'm gonna say A.
Are you saying you're a joke?
Yeah, my life.
No. Curtis, you are loved, my friend.
Yeah,
You say A?
yeah, I would say A.
Yeah. I would go. It's hard because I'm looking at everything else that's on this list, so it loses its validity if you're like S across the board, right? I love it, and I love that sometimes we say this is a bad rating, but I'm going to go a B, even though that's a good rating. That's like a good. I think it's quite literally hilarious. I think Chris Farley, God rest that man's soul, I think he's truly one of the funniest
Legend.
dudes that we ever had out there. Aside from Jim Carrey and those guys, his physical comedy was outstanding.
Dude, I love when he does the running. Chris Farley's a legend.
B for me.
I gotta say, I gotta put A. Yeah, Chris Farley's definitely one of my more favorite comedians.
Okay.
So
And of course, Spade did fantastic as well.
Yeah.
No skipping that. Ricky loves Tommy Boy.
I love Tommy Boy. Fat guy in a little coat.
Back
All day, man. That's an A for me, dude.
A, okay.
Strong A.
So where did that put us? That put us
In between A and a B, so literally like half.
Okay.
It's probably a solid. It was A,
In
1B.
between A
Don't
and
try
B.
to do minus and pluses. Let's just
okay.
A
say-
minus.
I'm just gonna pull a movie over because I'm just gonna pull whatever over.
I like it.
Hook.
Oh man.
Dang.
Okay. I will say Hook has become an A. As a kid, I would have said B, but as a dad now, it hits different. There's scenes in it where like the son is standing there with Dustin Hoffman, Captain Hook, and Robin. You know, Robin Williams, Peter Pan is looking. You know, who you going to choose? And there's that scene where Dustin Hoffman, Captain Hook, like kind of like the son backs into him, almost like choosing him over the dad. And I was like, man, as a dad, that hurts. Like I can imagine another man, you're there talking to your son and he's like, I choose him. Like that's like, oh, that hurts. So along with the fun in it, you know, Thud Butt and everybody, I think it's been put to an A for me because of a new level of enjoyment.
Yeah. I gotta agree with you. I do like Hook a lot, and I do love Robin Williams just in general. This is the one with Rufio, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Where
So
he
yeah.
dies.
That's why. That's what I was
Yes.
gonna say. I was like, dude.
Yeah. So Rufio,
Yeah.
favorite actor back in the day.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
That's racist. I know why you picked him.
But yeah, I gotta say A. Yeah, it's definitely one of my favorites with Robin Williams.
That's on point.
For our audio listeners, Tony is Asian.
Thank you.
And this is
I
an
am a man
automated
of-
message.
This is an automated message. Ricky.
You guys already said it all. It's an A. It's a nice A.
Yeah, great movie. I love it.
I'm a big Robin Williams fan, but I'm gonna say B.
B.
Yeah.
Okay.
Always just tugged on my emotions in every movie and comedy.
Oh, yeah.
So
What a great actor all around.
Seriously.
Yeah.
I mean, Robin Williams is one of those people that just unbelievable actor. I would say that's right between a B and an A then as well. I'll say
Solid.
right there along with Tommy Boy. I'm going to grab. Oh, I grabbed a horror. Tony, you said you like horror.
I
This
do
is
like
Blair
horror.
Witch Project for you audio listeners. What do you think of Blair Witch?
Oh, this is really scary. I gotta say, it's an A for me.
Great.
Yeah, I think I actually like Scream and those type of horror movies a little bit more, but this was just like more like slashers. But this was definitely creepy for me, and I had a lot of nightmares back as a kid.
I have a big backstory to this one. I won't go too long, but saw in theaters with my cousin and my brother Nathan. I don't know if Adam was there as well, but saw in theaters. And it's this was like early days of internet. So you have to remember when they were marketing this thing, it was marked and marketed as real footage.
Right, exactly.
Right. So it already was like, oh, is it? There was no like, let me just go on Google and find out. Or maybe that was, but nobody was doing that back then. So I watched it as this is a real found footage allowed to be shown in theaters. And I remember being scared out of my mind. Brilliant cinematography of the fact that you're scared at what you can't see. You don't know what's there, and that scares you to death. And I remember driving home. I remember where we lived at a place called Gospel Gulch. It was across the street from a church. And not being willing to get out of the car to walk to my house. Couldn't do it. My brother did it. My cousin did it. Hour later, I'm finally just like, 3, 2, 1,
Sprinting.
It's like 1 a.m. Like,
that was like me on It, dude. I'd always be like afraid
Oh,
to
yeah.
like go in the bathroom. I'm like, if I turn the light off, is he just gonna appear?
Exactly.
the drain too, where his hand would just come out through the drain.
I hate to be so praising of these movies that I picked, but A.
Yeah.
Ricky?
I didn't watch it enough to. I feel bad giving it a grade. Like,
And don't.
yeah, I didn't watch it. Like, I think I've seen like a total of like 20 minutes of it. So I can't grade it. I feel bad.
Plus, if you watch it like later in life after you know it's not real, and it loses its momentum.
A little bit of
what
esteem,
made it
yeah.
so scary.
Yeah.
Huh, I would just keep it at a B. Blair Witch. I wasn't
I
a
love
big
how
fan.
Curtis just ranks things based off their title.
Yeah, B. Like how Mikey was. I never played the controller. F.
Yeah, he's ranking.
Nah, I
things.
would say B. I'm not a big horror guy.
What'd you say?
I think I said A.
You said A.
Yeah, I said A.
So A minus. We have a lot sitting right there in that A minus.
A lot of good 90s movies.
Okay, let me go for one that I think is going to mess with people a little
Let's
bit.
do it.
Space Jam.
Can I start this one
You can
off?
start.
Bro, it's a D. Honestly, I
Wow.
honestly don't care for Space Jam at all. I'm a sports movie guy, and this one sucked.
Okay, I'm going to go after you. The
Dang.
reason I picked it is because I think I'm going to break some hearts as well. I don't love it as much as I thought I liked it. I saw it as a kid, and I remember enjoying it. And it wasn't one of those movies I went back to, but I went back to it recently, and it's still a good movie. Like it's a great movie, dare I say. But it doesn't hit the way most of those 90s movies that I feel like would have hit. I'm going to C. Retro Rick's going to be mad. This is like his thing. I was about to say this is his
Oh,
jam.
man. This is Space Jam.
Shoot.
Ding.
But the LeBron one was better.
Oh,
Good. That was,
yeah,
that was actually the response I wanted from all of you. Good job. Tony, what do you got?
Oh man, I gotta say this is S for me.
Okay.
Like just growing up, like I remember having a Gatorade water bottle and I put Tony's stuff in it, right? Where it says Michael stuff, and I just
Aw, that's
would
cool.
always like, you know.
That's cool.
So S for sucks, right?
Yeah, that too.
for Space Jam, you
Oh,
idiot.
that one too. Right?
So yeah, I really like Space Jam. I don't know. I really like the monsters and everyone else. Yeah, just
Monster Squad, is that their name?
the Monstars.
Squad.
I think it's like Monstars. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ricky?
This one's an A for me. I think you had to be a Michael Jordan fan
Yeah.
in order to really enjoy this movie. And I don't know. See, I know Aaron is not really into sports.
I'm an
Curtis
MJ fan, but I just didn't like the movie.
Oh,
I'm not a
really?
big Looney Tune guy.
But then again, I love all those like 90s like sappy sports movies that I cry in, like Rudy and Rookie.
Angels of the
or
Outfield.
all those-
Sandlot, like you just keep going, dude.
That's
It's like-
true.
So I don't know what it was. And I was a huge Looney Tunes fan. That's all, folks. So where does that put it? We had an S, an A.
2Ds.
and 2D.
And yeah, maybe
No,
like
C.
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 Oh, wow.
Girls, we got our lowest
right.
rating.
That's
right
Oh
there.
wow, that hurts.
Yikes. Okay, I'm gonna just grab one at random. Ooh, Braveheart.
Oh man.
Son of a gun. I'm going to start just because I want to. Mel Gibson, I've said, is probably one of my favorite actors of all time. This was bounced between 1 and 2 of my favorite movies of all time for years.
Really?
It was Jurassic Park and Braveheart were always my in-betweens. I had number 3, which might be on here, but I love Braveheart. I'm a huge fan of patriotism wherever you're from or live currently. I love movies about people being willing to do anything for their country and love their country and their people. It is a beautiful movie. What happens to his wife in the beginning, or it's emotional.
Spoiler.
It's manly, and it's in every certain way. It's an S by far. Curtis?
Yeah, I'm gonna say A. One of the things is, bro, that iconic blue paint that goes,
Yeah.
and he's riding on the horse and they're ready to go to war, and I'm like, let's go! I'm getting pumped right now thinking about it. I'm like, let's go to war!
My dad would always walk around the house and go, William Wallace killed 50 men. My dad would walk around the house. What's the other one? Oh, you don't need those legs. That's what he always said to me. My dad was huge into Braveheart. We love Braveheart, so yeah.
One of you guys?
Tony.
I gotta say C, man.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm
Okay
not
to
a
be wrong
big.
once in a while.
I'm not. Oh wow. I'm not a big Mel Gibson fan.
Okay.
I think I felt that he was a better like movie director when he was doing like Apocalypto.
That was great.
That's a good
I
Passion
loved
of the
Apocalypto.
Christ?
Passion of the Christ. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
okay with that. But Apocalypto,
Yeah.
I thought was great.
Great.
So yeah, Mel Gibson as an actor, I'm kind of in the middle, but yeah, I gotta just give it a C. It's just an average movie to me.
That's fair.
Lethal
That's
Weapon?
fair.
Yeah.
Patriot?
Oh yeah, actually I do love Lethal Weapon.
Yeah, but we're not.
Yeah.
We're doing.
Okay.
We're doing on this
Alright,
movie.
Ricky,
We're
what you
doing on
got?
this
Oh, I'd
movie.
say solid A.
Okay.
That's a beautiful movie.
Yep. All right.
Beautiful all around.
Yeah.
So A, S, C, and A?
So it's like an A.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Curtis just whispered to me, speed it up, like the audio listeners can't hear him. He's like, Riff, I'm whispering, speed it up a little bit.
Yo, Rip,
Hurry.
hurry up, dude.
I think that put us at like what, a B ish?
Yeah, like a B.
Yeah.
Okay, ready? We'll go fast. Oh, I tried. Silence of the Lambs. Tony.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. A for sure. That was just a nice cult classic, you know.
Amazing. I'll jump right behind A. This movie, I think, credited literally millions of people being scared to help someone load something in their car.
Really?
Because this was like that movie where Buffalo Bill or whatever his name is gets him and, hey, can you help me load this in my car? Take the girl and drive away. And I feel like I've heard a million people talk about that and say, dude, have you seen Silence of the Lambs? So yeah, A for me.
He puts the lotion
on the skin.
I put lotion on every day on my legs and I say that pretty much every time.
It puts the lotion on the skin.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Ricky, what's
be.
your rating?
I'm gonna
Curtis B.
I'm gonna give it a solid A because
Okay.
it was good. It was really good. I wasn't big into horror films, but this one I really enjoyed because it's like, I don't know, it seemed too real when we were watching back in the day. I was like, dang, this could really happen.
That's why I think it holds an extra layer because it's a reality of realism, like what I said about the truck. It wasn't like
Yeah.
he's a monster and I appear when the light turns on. It's like, dude, this could happen to you at any moment.
Man,
Yeah.
I'm just realizing that like when I went through horror movies in my head, I'm like, all the ones that I'm kind of not liking are the ones that are like too kind of true to accept.
Were you A?
You know what I mean?
I was an A. Yes, sir.
Like a
Triple
little
A,
bit
B.
like that. I'm like,
Ready?
I don't know.
Happy Gilmore.
Oh, so good.
S.
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 Let's
I
go.
Love,
That's a
I
good
love
one.
Adam Sandler, man. He's great.
S, baby.
S.
S.
Ooh, I ruined it, guys. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. I ruined Tombstone, so it's okay.
You did ruin it.
You did
Yeah,
ruin
so
it.
I'm saying
That's
S.
just messed up, though.
Dude, my swing for golf is literally Happy Gilmore.
He can
Yeah,
literally
I've
do
seen
it
it.
pretty good. I saw
Seen
it.
Wow.
I'm telling you right now, I absolutely crush balls because of his swing.
Nice. I almost made a comment about something.
wait, for Chris. Nice.
Okay, I think this locks it in there right around Tombstone.
Yeah.
Yeah, agreed.
Okay, next one. Ready? TMNT original. Ooh, which we kind of got a little dicey with Mikey last time. Ricky, what's your answer?
You know what? Because of the time and what everything that like when it was around, for me, it's an S.
Let's
Just
go.
because of how it came out. It was so good. It was so ahead of its time.
Yeah.
Like the turtles talked. I was like, oh my
Yeah.
God,
Turtles
so
look
good.
awesome.
Turtles talk.
Yeah. I agree. S. And Ernie Reyes Jr.
Yeah.
And all the fighting choreography
So
in there
good.
was great.
Doesn't Retro Rick own like the suit?
Like one of the suits or something they
from
used
the
on it.
movie?
Really?
Yeah.
For me, it is an A. It's a solid A for me. I love the original Ninja Turtles movie. And as time has gone on, I feel like the first three were some of my favorite things we got in Turtles.
Yeah.
I feel like it's gone pretty downhill. There's still some fun ones. My kids saw Mutant Mayhem, Seth Rogen, Schmuggler.
Oh, yeah, I
My
heard
son
that's good.
my son bootleg recorded half of it on his phone. I was like, son, what are you doing? Let me watch that. You know?
I'm telling you, man. Like when I was a kid, there would be like a guy outside Vallarta, and he would have like all the bootlegs ready.
Yeah,
And, bro. And then you put it in the thing, and it's like you see like a video, and people are walking
Oh,
by.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, I didn't pirate anything.
and I do take it back. Obviously, Turtles have done great things since then, but I just think the original first three were some of my favorite things we ever got from the Turtles.
I would say
Yeah.
A2. Yeah.
Okay, so AASS. So it's a little bit below. It's kind of where Happy Gilmore was.
I couldn't go above those two. I don't think.
Well, Tombstone's at the top right now. Ready?
Tombstone-
in your heart.
Saving Private Ryan.
Oh, man.
That's a really good movie.
Good.
I'm gonna go in S.
Sorry.
To me, man, it hits me hard. Again, huge patriotism guy.
Right.
When I see what even reenactments of what people, I know when I wake up that I'm a lucky SOB to live in the United States of America.
Dude,
Like,
it's chilling to watch
it
this
hurts
movie.
to watch.
Yeah, like I've cried watching this
when
movie.
they're hurting and saying "mommy" and "mama," and
Yeah.
I'm like,
Dude,
dang.
and they're in the trenches, and it's like they're pulling guys out, and it's like,
Yeah.
And what I want to tell people, and I this might even get some
Chills.
heat for this. This has nothing to do with the movie. Like, you need to understand that stuff happened.
Yeah.
Whatever you think about this country or how you feel, if you're triggered by certain things or not, you need to shut the hell up, because this stuff happened.
Yeah.
You can bitch about this country because they did that. There's other countries where you do that and you will be gone.
Yeah.
You will be gone tomorrow. Your social media will be off. So when I see movies like this, man, that's why it's the coolest thing that ever happened to me. We were at Baja Fish Taco about a month ago, maybe 2 months ago. My dad showed up before me. We were meeting there. I showed up after him. My son showed up with my mom after. When I left, this is going to make me get teary-eyed. The military guys told me that me, my dad, and my son separately all thanked them for their service. And I was
that's
like,
awesome.
hell yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I love seeing
Look,
those
I'm
guys.
getting teary-eyed.
Oh, I love seeing those guys out there at the swap too. It's like you just gotta thank them for their service
Yeah.
when they're
Yeah.
going around, dude.
Yeah.
It's like they're still out here trooping, dude.
Yeah.
And then, dude, I'm gonna say S.
Better give this an S. I have tears in my eyes, Tony.
Dude,
F.
yo,
F you.
let's go to Ricky before Tony ruins it.
It's S, dude. You're right. It's all about the veterans. It's so good, and I don't know. I literally cried a lot in this movie just because of
dude.
everything. Like
Yeah.
when Vin Diesel got shot, I was like, oh, he's so stupid.
Which Vin Diesel? He's in it. What the heck?
But
I didn't
Dude, yeah, he's
realize
one
that
of
until
those guys.
later in
But
life.
I love the sniper, dude. That
Oh,
sniper
yeah.
made it for me so
Oh,
good. I was
yeah,
like,
that
I love
sniper.
this guy. I just want to be like this guy if I have to go to war.
Yeah.
Like literally just trusting in God. Boom. I'm like,
They chose the perfect guy too.
he was so good.
And let me make this clear: it's not like war is a beautiful thing.
No, it's not.
It's not. It's horrible. People die. It's horrible, the things that people do. But there is reasons we're here and able to do what we're to do. Again, I can't change the past of how certain things happen. But yeah.
Yeah.
Tony.
I gotta say, A. One of my more favorite war
Dang, I thought we
movies.
convinced him.
But I gotta say, Tom Hanks. Sorry, Austin. Austin's a huge Tom Hanks fan, but I'm not a big Tom Hanks fan.
Okay.
But yeah,
He's a huge Tom Hanks
He's
fan,
huge.
too.
Are you really?
Yeah.
You're a big Tom Hanks fan. Okay.
Big.
I'm if.
Yeah.
Some yay, some nay.
I would
That's
say
how
that
I
he's
feel.
played some of like the most iconic roles in history.
Forrest
for
Gump
movies.
for sure.
Forrest Gump. Then you got
Woody's voice. Woody's voice.
Woody's voice, and you also
Big.
have
I liked
Captain
Big.
Phillips.
Captain
Like-
Phillips. Oh yeah, that was a
I
good
like
one.
Turner and Hooch a lot.
But
But if you're wondering why I was getting emotional, it just made me happy that my dad raised me right, that the lineage of our family, without someone telling us to,
Yes.
like my dad thanked for the service, I thanked, and my son with no.
and thank you to all those veterans out there and the people who are serving.
Absolutely.
We appreciate it. Trust me, everybody
Yeah.
in our group is like so thankful for you guys.
Well,
So,
last one, and we'll go fast. Speaking of crying, S++++. Top three. When I said earlier that I go between Jurassic Park and Braveheart, this is always my rotation. too.
Yes, 100%. S for me for sure.
Right.
You don't like this much?
Come on.
I love this movie.
Ricky just stared at me like he was about to hurt my feelings. I was like, oh,
No,
Ricky.
it's an S. It's too good of a movie. Too good.
Too good.
Dude, I'm telling you, Home Alone's great. It's
What's
perfect.
your rating?
S.
Oh, that's
Oh,
our first
wow.
quadruple S.
And the
Let's
only reason I'm saying that is
go.
because, bro, when he goes and gets electrocuted and all the talk, that's like
You're thinking
one
of
of my,
Jurassic Park. We're talking about Home Alone.
Are you,
I
are you
know.
talking about Back to the Future?
huh?
Where he's plugging the things?
You guys suck. He literally gets electrocuted and he's like, you see his skeleton, he's like,
Oh,
yeah,
I thought you meant Kevin McAllister.
are you?
I didn't know you meant Mark and Harry.
Oh my.
Bro, I thought you meant Kevin. I was like, that doesn't happen. I thought he meant Jurassic Park
Dude.
when the kid gets shocked. Okay.
Yeah.
Jurassic, and if we are ranking on Jurassic Park, it's a D for me. So, people can hate all they want.
Let's
but
just say
anyway.
this now before we go on to the next one. So the top winner, surpriser, was Home Alone, followed up by Tombstone, and the bottom, I'm sorry, was Space Jam.
Wow.
But still at a C. It's not like it landed at an F.
Right.
Like where, the N64 belongs.
Oh,
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.